Hello, welcome to my video on Confucianism. This will cover the three most important things that you should know about Confucianism. So the first part is about the life of Confucius. So important to know about the life of Confucius. It's important to know about the life of Confucius and the state of China and the whole surrounding area at the time, because it gives you understanding of in what state these ideologies and beliefs could prosper and develop into what Confucianism is known today. And knowing these foundations is integral in either selecting Confucianism as one of your core beliefs, and its ideology is one of your core beliefs, and talking about it in conversation. The second, about the life of Confucius and the state of the country that he lived in. So, in the time that Confucius lived, it was called the Warring States period. It was a period after the Zhou dynasty, which was a period of stability and great prosperity. The Warring States period was actually a period of chaos. Land was divided between warlords, large development of weapons between these warlord states. Food was scarce because of unintended farms. But even in these harsh, dire times, there was intellectual innovation. Confucius played a large part into that in his development of his ideologies during this time, which would later be known as the backbone of Confucianism. He used various Zhou rituals that already had existed and developed them further as the backbone of the core beliefs of Confucianism today, and used his knowledge, and his knowledge proves useful in becoming a patron of one of the warlords, and he became more known, and his beliefs became more spread out over time as he gained followers who wrote the Analects, which were accounts of his life and his beliefs and ideologies. All right. So next is the actual development of these ideologies and what they are. I think this is important to know so that you can have a deeper conversation about what ideologies are important in Confucianism, comparing these ideologies between the ideologies of other religions and how does it measure up against them, and so on. Okay, so one of the major ideologies in Confucianism is filial piety. This includes showing respect to your parents, but also includes the extension of the family unit to the entirety of society. So includes showing respect to your rulers, showing respect to your teacher, between husband and wife, between older and younger friend, so on. Even though Confucius didn't believe that that a society should be uniform. He thought that an ideal society would be harmonious, and it would be harmonious if there was a hierarchy of people and respect between these people. Another ideology in Confucianism is Ren, benevolence. So basically, treat others as you would yourself. Something that's taught to kids today, but in school from the parents as just normal common taste manners, but is actually one of the core beliefs of Confucianism. And then also ritual Li, another ideology, is not actually the typical rituals that you see in that you usually think of, but it also includes just regular things as greeting one another, and so on. All right, so the prevalence of Confucianism, also important. So how Confucianism developed was is through the civil service exams that continued throughout the 20th century, and was one of the core beliefs of the educated elite for China for a long time. And it also spread to Korea and Japan, with shoguns establishing Confucian academies, and both of these countries having developed the concept of filial piety within their societies. And I think that the prevalence of Confucianism is important to know, because it is so that you can understand the cultures and what they're based off of, and how they developed over time. All right, thank you.